What up, guys? So, this is a bit of a tough run here, especially in this situation. So, I'm leveling up at Vanguard, and I really enjoyed the first couple perks he has where basically you get the increased timing for the parries and dodges. That's really, really helpful. Also, Vanguard just has a nice handful of early perks that help damage. So, I thought it was a great idea to jump into Ruthless at level 5, and I think I got really lucky here with a really good team, especially since we just saw that Bulwark kind of help me out there. This is a lot going on. This is a melee team we got going. I have a team perk with the increased in melee damage, and then we also have an assault here where it increases my gun strike damage. Well, it increases the team's gun strike damage. So, honestly, even though I'm level 5 in Ruthless, which I would not recommend, please don't do that. Unless you know what you're doing. This was like a perfect situation, though. Because of the increased team melee damage, I really, really liked our team synergy. Sometimes we just went off on our own, but you will see us absolutely shred some of these Tyranids. That was a mistake there. I definitely should have went for that parry. But also keep in mind, my Neo-Volkite pistol is Relic, so that's at least good. Not a lot of level 5 Vanguards are running Relic Neo-Volkite pistols. Also, I really like the style here. The, the Angels of Vengeance with the Survivor Helm. This was actually, I'm really enjoying Vanguard. Vanguard's really fun, so I'm definitely going to try to level up Vanguard. Here we have my Bulwark being surrounded by majors, so I try to jump in to help them out here. And yeah, obviously I'm going to get shredded. Vanguard has 2 armor, man. That's rough. There's not a lot I can do about that, even if I was leveled up, you know what I mean? But you can still get some increased health, or there's some healing perks the Vanguard has. I'm really excited to get to that. And honestly, yes, it really helped that I was queuing up with 2 teammates here. These are randoms, but I think we had some really, really good team synergy here. Big parry. And honestly, I've been fighting Tyranids for so long. I got pretty good at fighting these guys, so all I really needed was a fencing combat knife, which is what I have here. I am using the Oculus. The Oculus is really good. Definitely excited to level up that. I'm also... Oh yeah, since we have the increased parry windows and then also the gun strike buffs, this isn't a normal level 5 Vanguard. I mean, level 5 Vanguards should not be in Ruthless. Level 5 characters probably at most should be in Substantial. But I have a lot of time in this game. I've fought Tyranids quite a bit. And not to mention the Oculus can punch up. It can punch up a little bit. I really like the Oculus. Here we have a little situation going on with that explosive. They pushed it over there. I'm playing with 2 gamers right here, which is nice. And yeah, I really liked our melee synergy. We basically have a melee team right here. This generator part, we kind of hard stomp, which is nice to see because this part can definitely be a pain, but since we were such a good melee team, we were able to clear out Tyranids pretty fast. Especially there. That major did not have a good time. And it was actually kind of convenient. We were like next to the generators that we needed to get to. So the Vanguard's grapple in PvE is pretty interesting. I like the way it knocks back a group of enemies. That's pretty fun. And then obviously it gets me into melee range, which is also good since I'm increasing our melee damage. This is a Vanguard Bulwark Assault team that I thought did really well in this invasion, in this operation. Holy cow! Definitely not. We're not playing Elden Ring here. The thing is, normally we can kind of get into a situation with zoanthropes, and we match up with a few in this operation, and it can definitely be a pain with a melee team to take on zoanthropes, and I really hope that I can start to grapple zoanthropes because that would be super cool. But yeah, we were clearing out Tyranid mobs pretty cleanly. And it really helped to have a Bulwark that could kind of understood how to use the banner, which is nice. And we're pretty much... Oh, also, I'm yeah, we fought a Carnifex at the beginning of this operation, but this operation did last more than 30 minutes, so it actually cut off from my recording for PS5 on the PS5, which was unfortunate. You know, it's still a new console, so I am learning, you know, kind of how to use it. So normally I get through operations pretty cleanly. So, but this must have been like a 35-minute operation. Which, yeah, dang, for Inferno, that's kind of crazy. I didn't think Inferno could go that long, but yeah, apparently it can. Ruthless can get pretty sweaty either way, though. Yeah, you said that assault was just jumping into everything, which was really fun. It's always fun to play with aggressive assaults. And yeah, we were definitely clearing out these generators. We were clearing out the generators from Tyrannus pretty fast, which is nice. It was nice, but we were just hitting a lot of battles. We were hitting a lot of battles. Yeah, but this bulwark actually saved me at the beginning. They rezzed me with their banner, so there's that. The banner res is so good. I definitely want to play some bulwark, but I've just been playing other classes and I've been having a good time with them. I haven't fully leveled up my assault class, or obviously this Vanguard's, you know, this Vanguard's leveling up, still single digit. And I have my heavies pretty close to fully leveled. Oh god, look at this situation. But yeah, luckily we just had, oh yeah, see the bulwark. I think I stole the bulwark's execution there, which I'm kind of annoyed about. They still got some pretty good health back. And they're, oh yeah, that was the extremist noise. And you see that? They just jumped right there. Pretty sure that is a Ravener or a Lictor, one of those. They look like leapers on the tabletop. I'm pretty sure they're called leapers, but they're called something different in the game, which is kind of funny. Also started painting a Tyrannus. Painting Tyrannus can be a pain. Oh, that, yeah, super good gun strikes, since we have the buff from the assault, which is nice. And yes, of course, we have the contested health. You know, contested health drains slower. That is the Bulwark's team perk. Right here, I'm just kind of waiting. I kind of want to see where the extremist is, but it was behind me the entire time. Should have done something about that. I was waiting to be the guy that the oh yeah, it was a Lictor. I was waiting for the Lictor to jump on me for sure. It's always weird trying to tell the difference between some of the Tyrannus, because they all essentially are just very aggressive, and they like do the same thing. They always jump at you with like double claws. I guess, you know, besides Zoanthropes. Zoanthropes on the tabletop seem very interesting. I definitely want to pick up a couple. That would be kind of fun. And so here we're definitely getting close to clearing out the last generator. You know, see, basically just, we jump right in there and just take them out. We're just meleeing super fast. I'm still kind of annoyed seeing I guess, see, the assault right now is at 1. So we have the bulwark, right? With the bulwark can do the banner. And it's always, I don't know, I always try to leave up somebody to execute for the bulwark, but dude, with being level 5, I was just kind of on a rampage. I just wanted to take things out, you know what I mean? So sometimes, you know, sometimes you just gotta shred things, and as long as you take things out, then you should be okay. But of course, you know, you gotta play with some good team synergy to make sure that you can, you know, that you have a team with full health. That's always more beneficial than just taking things out. At least for the most part. But yeah, just saying again, I do not recommend jumping into Ruthless level 5. Basically the lowest you should be going, or at least the highest difficulty should be like substantial, at the very least. I mean, Ruthless says it's recommended level 15, so it's like, you know, that's not too far out from level 5. You know, compared to Lethal, I guess, where Lethal recommends level 25, which is pretty wild, considering that you could be like level 20 on Ruthless, grinding up the Lethal, you know? But I have beat Lethal under leveled as well, so. So now we're getting absolutely swarmed here. There's an extremist, definitely an extremist voice queue. The combat knife here obviously wasn't going to be the best case, but I just kept seeing my teammates, you know, they were just jumping into melee battles, and this weapon here is still just super good at taking out minor enemies, but when I see my teammates in a melee battle, I kind of want to jump in there as well, so definitely jumped into this one. Got a gun strike there. Again, our gun strikes are being buffed. That is a zoanthrope beam, which was not good. I tried to sit there and get a parry, but nothing was being really thrown until right at the end there, which is rough. Making sure we can clear out what we can here. It is definitely rough getting hit by a beam out of nowhere, but luckily I had a stim. As far as like our team strat is, we're pretty much just an aggressive melee team. I thought this was really fun. This was definitely a really fun team to go with. The Bulwark Assault Vanguard and just buffing everyone's melee damage. I know Inner Fire is the best, and I will get Inner Fire eventually, but for now I think increasing my teammates' melee damage isn't a bad leveling perk. You just see the Zoanthrope out. The Zoanthrope out in the field there is kind of funny. And yes, obviously, as long as you can parry Tyranids, this is like the real reason why level 5 wasn't too tough for this Vanguard, is because of the perk where you have increased parry windows. Even though there I was definitely getting shredded, which is rough. But the increased parry windows, the increased gun strike damage, it's very, very, very nice. And not to mention I have a lot of experience fighting Tyranids anyway, so this is definitely something that was a bit, everything was kind of synergizing. Everything went together well. So it's a bit of a special situation. I wouldn't really say, you know, level 5, level 5 Ruthless, basically play at your own peril. You don't want to get in the way of your teammates. And here I don't think I was getting in the way of my teammates at all, to be honest. I think I had a good mix of ranged and melee damage, and I was getting parries, which was nice. Yeah, but the grapple I'm still kind of interested in making work for the most part. Like, I genuinely, like, I know the grapple against the Hive Tyrant. You can grapple and then, like, do a slam down. I think that's very cool. But I haven't seen all the perks yet. Also, yeah, just a reminder, that is a Relic Neo-Volkite pistol. I probably could have used that against that Zoanthrope. It is pretty nice. I'm kind of kicking myself that we missed the Carnifex fight in this run, because we did pretty good. We did pretty good as a team. Definitely, I got charged down in a hallway at the end when the Carnifex was at 1, which was kind of annoying, but yeah, either way, I'm going to be playing a lot more Vanguard. I'm definitely going to be leveling up Vanguard. I'll be leveling up Assault. I'll be getting those 2 classes up to about level 20. I'm not too sure how the Horde rules are going to be, if it matters what our level is in operations. Like, if you have a level 15 Vanguard, is it going to be level 15 in Horde mode? We will see. I think that would be kind of a cool way to get some use out of operation runs and leveling things up, just so you have it for Horde mode. But I would also understand if they didn't want people jumping into Horde mode completely OP. I mean, I guess feel free to let me know in the comments how you're going to approach Horde mode. But yeah, this was a good run. This was definitely a good run with a good team. My Vanguard's looking very nice. We had a good setup with team perks. And yeah, those increased parry windows are really, really nice. I definitely enjoy the combat knife. And yeah, I'm going to stick with the Oculus as well. The Oculus is very, very strong. That grapple right there was very, very good. I didn't really have any issues with majors, but there were some times where I had some bad luck with majors, like double attacking, or they were attacking in sync of like my parries, where I couldn't really parry one major. And yeah, the Vanguard only having 2 armor can kind of hurt, but for the most part, I think Vanguard is actually a really great class to level. Increasing your team's melee is very, very strong. Getting a little bit of a victory walk here.
You are clear to detonate.
But the Angels of Vengeance skin is just so nice, dude. It looks so cool, especially on Vanguard. I think I get like a little bit of a like, my teammates don't really panic that I'm low level because of the Survivor helm. But yeah, the Survivor helm looks really good with this as well. But yeah, I'll definitely be playing Vanguard a bit more. I got a nice little head start on leveling when it's, you know. when you get a nice run like this, a nice teammate. This Bulwark is dancing back and forth. Yeah, we look very, very cool. Very cool team here. Good run.
Extraction complete.
Good run.
Returning to orbit.
I kind of like the way this ship just kind of zips out of here. I can't wait to pick one of those up, man. But yeah, that was a good victory right there. Inferno's not too difficult on Ruthless. It's really not. Boom. Look at that experience. I did hit 10k damage in total, but our Bulwark was just hard carrying, man. He had 15,000 melee damage, which was buffed by my team perk.